Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jared McKenzie. I'm the host of the You Won't podcast. So if you didn't know, well, now you know. So go and push the like button, comment, and subscribe. Anyways, today I wanted to start out by talking about the Arkansas Razorbacks because we are playing today. It is game day. Arkansas, we are back. Just like my podcast, we are back, baby. First game, West Carolina. 56-13, blew them out. KJ, 246 yards, 3 TDs. Our defense, 4 interceptions. Let's give them boys a round of applause. I'm stoked. And so every week I'm going to do my predictions and a recap of the game before and of the week. So this week Today, we got Arkansas versus Kent State. To give you a little background on Kent State, they got blown out by UCF last week, 56-6, okay? Trash cans. We should dominate them. But here's my predictions. I think we're going to go 38-14, and here's why, okay? The one thing I didn't see last week was much from our running back, Rocket Sanders. And a little bit of our offensive line, a little bit of questions. But overall, we look like a good, solid team this year. I know West Carolina was a cupcake team, but I've seen Arkansas either lose to like Toledo, North Texas, just Western Kentucky, just teams we should not lose to. Or we go out and we'll be losing by halftime and come back, or we'll just barely beat a cupcake team, or they'll put a bunch of points on us. So we did what we were supposed to do last week. And KJ looked good, he didn't really run, which he didn't really have to, but his passing ability and his consistency, it all looked good. Our receivers looked good. I was really proud of what I seen. And so, but once again, Rocket Sanders, I didn't see much of him. So the reason I say 38-14 is because I think we're going to do more running this game. I could be completely wrong about that, but I just didn't really see a lot from Rocket Sanders, and I think they're going to want to get him more fresh to start out for conference because we got BYU next week, and then it's just balls to the wall. So that's my prediction, but I think we're going to ball out, and I'm excited for it. Also, I'm a newly father now, so Saturdays are for the boys. So let's have us a beer. And this is Hardworks Honest Beer, American Pale Ale by Ozark Beer Company. You should go check them out. It's a local Arkansas brewery. Everything I get from there is really good. Even beers I don't like stouts and all that, they're still pretty good. So shout out to Ozark Beer Company. I'm starting to get that dad look too, besides his tattoos, I guess. But anyways, I got to put my sunglasses on for this. So I'll give you my predictions for this today, the game for today, Arkansas at Kent State. I was so hyped up with what I seen the first week. We keep winning. I know I'm going to sound like a typical Arkansas fan, but I like what I seen from KJ. Maybe he'll be a Heisman, contender in the race. We'll see. And just to cap off some other things that happened last week, I know it's Colorado, but Coach Prime and his son, man, and those receivers just went off. He's definitely in the Heisman race. I know it was TCU, but still TCU was, even though they got smoked by Georgia last year, they still were the second best in college football last year. By the stats, rankings, you know what I mean? So, yeah, and they were 17, and it's Colorado, so big win for them. Florida State whipping LSU's ass. I'm always rooting for SEC, but I hate Bama and I hate LSU. But what was crazy about that game, it was super boring until the next half, and then Florida State just made LSU's defense just tired, which is something you don't see a lot outside of SEC, when an SEC team plays a non-SEC team. SEC's most dominant, their dominance in a game is the fourth quarter. Can you keep up with them in the fourth quarter? Go watch any Bama game, or just Georgia or any close games like that when they play non-conference. It's that last quarter, it really shows who wants it more, and SEC's usually comes out on top. So that was crazy to see. But the ACC didn't look bad. Like Florida State whipping LSU, North Carolina put it on South Carolina, and then Duke whipped Clemson. Like, it's already been a crazy season, and I'm also excited to watch the Bama and Texas game, and I think Bama's just going to throttle Texas, but I'm sure that's the game of the week. But Arkansas looking promising. Pittman, this is your team. This is a test of what a coach. I mean, he's already done good things for Arkansas, but this is 100% his team. So let's get her done. I want to hear him saying, "Turn on that damn jukebox" by the end of this game. So, anyways, that's my thoughts, my predictions, and woo pig suey.